The meaning of this trip, the ideas that will help kids learn to love volleyball. The kid smiles no matter how rainy it was. And you can play it together mixed. Brother, sister, father, daughter, mother, son. Play with any age. So why am I here? I mean, after 50 years of coaching, maybe I should be taking a break. In 90 different nations, it's sort of the kind of thing that it just grows on you. And what really brought me here is the foundation and its purpose, and it's why it exists. To be able to give back to kids, to be able to keep the ball flying is really a powerful movement that, for me, I really wanted to help with the experience I have. The meaning of this trip is that we captured, through the great work of the whole team, the ideas that will help kids learn to love volleyball sooner, to help kids love volleyball deeper, and to help coaches teach the sport in school, where we were the most of the time, but to help coaches around the world bring the science and the fun of volleyball so that they love the game for their lifetime. I think about how I was taught, and now I'm thinking about how these kids are being taught. And I hope that we've captured some really neat secrets so that you can teach the game to others much more effectively, much more quickly, and with just a lot more smiles per hour. My favorite moments revolve around two things. The aha moments in either the kids or the coaches, not only on the foundation team, but on the spike and serve team. They're gonna deliver this product after we're gone, and to see them processing and go, oh, then this would be better than that. And you go, yeah, that's that. Go show me you can do that. The kid smiles. It's just remarkable, no matter how rainy it was, how cold it might have been in certain situations, but mostly how hot it was and humid. And then, boy, the beauty of every court, and you'll see it in what you're watching, but the places that they've put volleyball up and the ways they've put volleyball up, again, we've given them more tools and ideas to learn faster, but the places that we've been doing this are just stunning. For me, the Philippines is an important area because my grandfather worked for the World Health Organization and lived in this Southeast Asia area for a long time. My dad was born in Beijing, actually, and my dad was a World War II captain and worked in this same area. So to come back now when there's no war and there's no disease, but just the healthy, thriving kids and the families and the schools. I'm also, a favorite moment could be, God, they carve courts out of some amazing places, but they also carve their homes out of amazing places, and they also carve their rice paddies and things out of amazing places. To see the work that they had to do to create a court before we got here, you know, it just blows me away to see how much they've put volleyball as a high priority in this country. It's hard to put into words because, you know, talking to Malia, you know, she lost a person dear to her to colon cancer just 2 weeks ago. For me, having a stroke, and I didn't see my life flash before my eyes, but it made me realize, John, you're getting older. You better get on it if you want to share ideas now, because you're not going to be around that much longer. So, I don't know. Just the whole passing of the torch and stuff. The Olympic Games are coming up. My son's an alternate, going to be going down to Manila to watch him play. And to those of you that have seen Cody online or watch him, you know, that's a kid that played 10 sports. He didn't just do volleyball. He just got good at doubles And by getting good at doubles, like Ryan has talked about, like Maciek has talked about, you get better at volleyball for the indoor game because reps matter. Um, and for me, to see Cody in Manila, it's a fourth generation in this area. And both of us don't have to worry about war or disease thanks to the people before us, my dad and my grandpa. And so now, hopefully the kids here and the coaches don't have to worry about it either, but can take it higher, just build on, stand on our shoulders and make the game even more fun, make the game even wider in popularity. And, I really hope people understand, like, this is a lifetime sport. There's a national championships in the U.S. for the 80 and over. And you can play it together mixed, brother, sister, father, daughter, father, son, mother, son. It's not a sport of contact. So you can play with any age. I mean, we had little tiny kids out there and they could have been my partner just as much as a Ryan at 6'9" or whatever hell he is. So the joy of this game is pretty simple. Keep the ball flying. Another way is to look at it is keep the ball off the floor. That's what we do. And to see the talent and the coaching that was happening here through Spike and Serve was also really a good reason to be here, because those people are going to carry on the legacy when we leave and help thousands and tens of thousands more kids than we ever can help. But maybe through this internet stuff that we're doing, you can share an idea that will impact thousands or millions of others, because it helps them also learn to love the game and get better at it faster. Because it's a frustrating game, The uniqueness of volleyball, you never let the ball stop, unlike other sports. You spend most of your time looking up in the air even though the lines are down on the ground. You do something and then you can't stay there, you gotta rotate. You jump as high as you can in the air, and then while you're up in the air, you're supposed to hit the ball as hard as you can. Nobody does that. Baseball players don't leap up and then try and hit home runs. We have to every time. And you only get 3 touches before it has to go over. Imagine basketball or football where you only could kick to 2 people and you got to shoot a goal from wherever you are. That's what we have to do every single time. And then they put a net right in the way. Oh, what do they put in a net right there for? Getting in the way of what we're trying to do. So too much of the training we saw before we got here was never using the net, was right in front of the net, which makes you feel good, but it doesn't transfer to ball comes over, goes towards it, goes along it, and then it goes back over. Half the time it goes over that net. So make sure to use the net the entire time. And luckily, the game teaches the game. And if they can get more courts up, that's one of the things we talked about to Spike and Serve. How do you get a court to stay up all the time? That's priceless. The basketball hoops are up all the time. A goal is sitting there all the time. When we want volleyball to happen, we don't want to have to say, can you please take some time out of your life to put up the net? We can get the net up all the time in all these countries we're helping. In your country that you're helping, just 1 net. You don't need 5, you just need 1. And, bring it and they will come and play volleyball. It's been really wonderful. To Leslie and the entire team, thank you.